seen a better writer since Tommy Hearns.
Look, the breakdown crazy on this one. Had a half, whipped it to a hole, then it flipped, son.
You kind of mentioned Danny a few times already, man, and I know Rare Breed, you know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna be on that Rare Breed card. So far turned out into a legendary card already, man. Some greats are on there. Um, you mentioned in Danny, and me and him had a conversation was about his status in the game and him feeling like, yo, he's one of the best. He's a god tier level, things like that. Where do you put Danny Myers? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, mid tier kind of like, you know what I'm saying? But do you see him as one of the best in the game?
It depends, man. Like, see, I think Danny's really good. I think if I didn't come with it, then Danny could beat me. You know what I mean? Do I think Danny's better than me? Definitely not. I don't put him on a level with the actual god tier people. And I wish that he were open-minded enough to understand why these people who he calls overrated are god tier. See, Danny is known for, his bars, you know what I mean? He got fire bars, and his energy's cool, but he's not well-rounded enough. And I think that he knows that, so he says subtle things like, I don't fuck with the jokes. If I wanted to tell jokes, blah, 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 then I would have just become a comedian. I know he doesn't really believe that. That's somebody that's saying, okay, I'm actually not talented in that field, so I focus on one. And that's cool because he's really, really good at what he does. I think Daylight kind of said it best. Daylight was explaining Mook, and he goes, Mook is Pat Stay on steroids because, okay, he was talking about Averb. He goes, Averb is like a train, he's a freight train. He goes straight, but he goes hard. He goes just boom. But Mook is like a UFO. He can just go boom, 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 all these type of different ways, you know what I mean? Different ways of attacking. I think Danny can, establish himself as a god tier legend pretty soon, but I don't put him there quite yet. And it disappoints me that he doesn't see that he doesn't see all the variables which make certain people god tier. You know what I mean? He just thinks it's because he has better punchlines. And if it's only about actual punchlines, then why aren't we just doing this on audio?
Nah, real talk. I had a conversation talking to him like about your battle, and I'm asking him like, damn, what you gonna do against Pat Stay? I seen him against DNA. I seen him against Averb in person. And one thing about what you do, you know how to captivate the crowd. You know how to turn anybody's building against them and put them on your side. So I'm like, you coming into RBE, Pat Stay's been there already. How do you beat somebody like Pat Stay if all you have is bars? And I've seen where bars can't just beat Pat Stay. You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that? And also a lot of people saying that, you joke a lot. Or, you're going to get Pat Stay to just, clown and make jokes. He might not be able to bar with me. He can't bar with me. He can't do what I do or do it on this level. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm not trying to do what he does, and he's smart because he knows he's not going to try to do what I do. Some people try to do that. Averb tried to do it. It didn't work. See, some people, they go with like, they let other people get in their ear. A lot of people told me, yo, Pat, when you go to New York, man, you can't be joking like that. They ain't going to be feel that. You'll get booed. What I do, I went and joked the whole fucking time, and I had everyone in stitches. I clowned the shit out of Averb, respected my dog Averb, but I know what to do. If there's, my biggest strength is knowing the crowd and knowing and timing and all that type of shit. I'm not going to try to just have a bar war with Danny. Why would I do that? It's just not, that's not what I do. I'll come, of course I'll come with some bars, you know what I mean? But I'm way too versatile to just do that the entire time. It's like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go, I'm not a boxer going to fight an MMA fighter and try to tackle him the whole time and wrestle him. You know what I mean? I'm going to box. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to use my strengths. You know what I mean?
Nah, real talk. Is there a difference for you, like when you're not battling KOT and you go to like UW and you go to like RBE, you know what I'm saying? Is the different crowds to you? Is there a difference, or is it pretty much the same? Is it a different feel for you, or you know what I mean? Do you feel like a little adjustments have to be made or anything like that?
It's a little bit different, but no, I mean, I think that's where you fuck up when you try to adjust too much. Adapting to the crowd is definitely a strength of a performer and an MC, but not too much to the point where you're, altering your actual personality. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just go and do me 100%.
When you actually got to those environments, were you actually in your mind like, okay, damn, a little nervous, like, yo, they might not fuck with me, or they, you know what I'm saying, or did you automatically knew what you was gonna do was gonna work the way it did, man?
I think weeks before the battle, I questioned it. I'm like, damn, maybe they're not gonna fuck with this, blah 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 blah. But I'll tell you something, man. The moment I step on the stage, every single time, I say, this shit is fucking mine. This shit is fucking mine. Every fucking time, bro. And I don't speak like this. I'm not one of those cocky, like, I'm the best, I'm the greatest, I'm God's tier. I mean that. I'll go to the battle sometimes and be like, oh, man, I hope this shit gets canceled. I'm fucking all the blah, 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 blah. I'm all the nerves going. Then I step on stage and I'm like, huh, my shit. This is fucking my shit. You know what I mean? I know they're going to fuck with me because I'm the man. You know what I mean? Straight up.
Nah, real talk, man. Are you excited though about this Red Breed card, man? And how did that come together, man, for you to actually get Danny Myers?
They offered me, I don't know if I'm allowed to even say it or whatever, but they said, yo, you could have, see, it was supposed to be Suge.
Yeah,
And
Danny said it yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Suge, but he backed out. I don't know what the fuck it was, man. And that's real disappointing because he'd been talking so much shit for a long time. And that would have been such a good matchup. You know what I mean? And then they said the only people really left as an option are Ill Will and Danny Myers. And I chose Danny. I know this isn't, I shouldn't say this type of shit before a battle, but, I like Danny. I think that he needs some shots like this. And I think he's really hungry. And I respect him as a rapper and a man. And I hope that he does his best, which I know he will. And I hope that after this he gets another big shot and things build up for him. That's just me being a real man right now. You know what I mean? I'm just I like and I see a lot of potential in him, and I hope that and I want him to do better. I think Ill Will is bigger. He is obviously, so I could have chose the bigger name, but I feel like Danny's better. I feel like
overall, we know Danny's gonna come. He's gonna have the high intense energy. He's gonna be like barring your head off and everything like that, trying to take you out of there and everything like that.
I like
Yeah, like, you've been in front of aggressive guys, all this type of thing. How do you keep your calm and keep your cool without, you know what I'm saying, letting that kind of get at you and things like that?
Because I know I'm better than them. because I've never sat there and been like, oh my God, this guy's eating me alive. Like, that's when you start getting mad. You know, when you're like in the barbershop or some type of shit and you're getting roasted or someone's getting roasted or anywhere in any type of setting, and you can see it in their face. It's frustrating them, and the next thing you know, you're squaring off with them. You got to fight them or whatever. I've never felt any sense of defeat ever, and I don't think Danny's the type of person to try to say or do anything to make me feel or do anything either, and neither would I to him. So I don't, you know what I mean. I don't feel any type of way. I'm way more sportsmanlike than I used to be. You know what I mean. I love. Give my opponents props and laugh at this shit and enjoy it thoroughly. So I never worry about that type of shit. This is all game, man. I don't take it. When I say I don't take it seriously, I don't mean like rap wise. I don't take it personally.
Okay.